Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to another practice from the Yoga chapter. My name is Neeru, and I'll be practicing with you today. So, this is another Yoga for the Mind practice. It's a very short pranayama practice that can be done at any time of the day. In fact, the pranayama that I'm going to be practicing today and the one that I'm going to be sharing with all of you today is something that should ideally be practiced every day. Spending 5 minutes even practicing this pranayama can make you feel better, can improve your life greatly, and bring about a general balance of things. And isn't balance what all of us crave for in our lives? So, the pranayama that we are going to be discussing today is called Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, and it's something that I'm sure most of you would have heard about or at least seen people practicing it. So we'll be discussing about the theoretical aspects of this pranayama as in why we practice it, and then we'll be having a short practice session of this Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Without further ado, let's get started. So before getting to the practice of the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, let me take just a couple of minutes to explain to you what this pranayama is all about. Nadis in Sanskrit loosely translates to energy channels. So there are 3 energy channels in our body per Sanskrit texts. They are Ida, Pingala and Sushumna Nadis. Now, due to our interactions with the external world and due to things which may or may not be in our control due to various stress, tension, etc., these energy channels may get blocked. And Nadi Shodhana Pranayama helps us in unblocking these blocked energy channels. In fact, it is recommended to practice this pranayama every day in order to maintain our body and maintain a general sense of well-being. Another word for Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. Now, if you've been following the Yoga for the Mind Pranayama practice series, you would already have heard about Surya Anuloma Viloma, which is in order to unblock the right nostril or the Pingala Nadi, and Chandra Anuloma Viloma, which is to unblock the left nostril or the Ida Nadi. Now, Anuloma Viloma Pranayama or Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is a combination of both of them. Coming to the actual practice, you can come to any comfortable seated posture. I choose Vajrasana today because that's just what I feel like. You can sit in Sukhasana or Padmasana, or you can even sit on a couch or a bench, anywhere where your spine remains straight. So I would recommend to not maybe sit down with your spine curved like this on a bed. You can even practice it from your bed as long as you're able to keep up a straight spine. So come to a comfortable seated posture. With our left hand, as usual, we'll adopt the chin mudra. This is completely optional, bringing your index and your thumb to touch together, or you can just keep your palm on top of your left knee with your palms facing up or facing down, however it is you feel it. Today I'm adopting the chin mudra with my left hand, and with your right hand adopt the Nasika mudra. Now this is the same Nasika mudra that we've been following for Chandra Anuloma Viloma and Surya Anuloma Viloma. We are going to bend our index finger and our middle finger, and with our right thumb we always close the right nostril, and with our right ring finger we always close the left nostril. So all that remains the same. They are the common factors amongst all the 3 Anuloma Viloma pranayamas. Now coming to the actual practice of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, you always begin with the inhale of the left nostril. So you first completely exhale out, and then you close your right nostril, inhale through the left nostril, close your left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. And then you inhale through the right nostril, close your right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. So inhaling from the left nostril starts a round, and exhaling from the left nostril ends the round of the pranayama. So you always begin with your left nostril inhale in Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Let me first demonstrate it to you for just one round and then we will begin the actual practice. I'm closing my right nostril with my right thumb. I'm keeping my spine straight. I'm taking a long deep breaths. Exhaling completely. Close my right nostril with my right thumb. Inhale completely through the left nostril. Close my left nostril. Exhale through my right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close my right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. That was one round of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. We will be doing 10 rounds of Nadi Shodhana practice today. That is, inhaling through the left nostril starts a round and exhaling through the left nostril ends a round. So 10 rounds of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. As usual, make sure that your spine is straight. Try to focus on your breath as much as possible. I understand our mind tends to wander, but just bring it back whenever you observe it wandering and take as long and deep breaths as you can. 10 rounds of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Let's begin. end of your current round. That is, exhale through your left nostril. Release your right hand back to your right knee. Take a couple of breaths here. Observing your mind. Observing any changes that you feel. Now let's end the practice by taking one long breath. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Slowly bring your hands to touch at your heart center. Adopt a Namaskara Mudra. Take a deep inhale. And sigh it out on an exhale. With a few blinks, open your eyes and look straight ahead in front of you. Thank you so much for joining me at your practice today. I practice this pranayama daily. I find that it really helps me balance things out, helps calm my mind down, and I hope you feel the same. May peace be upon everyone on this planet. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. I'll see you next week, my friend. Take care. Bye.